Okay, so this is that box, that cabinet. So it's got a nice thickness to it. I am lining it with Reflectix to help keep the heat in and make it a little safer. This was an idea a guy on YouTube had. So I'm going through and I'm going to put it, I covered up the hole in back from where the plumbing would come in for a sink. And I'm going to line this whole thing with Reflectix so it'll help keep the heat in and help with, I still have my dehydrators. I drilled holes in the front cabinets here because I've got two. I've got a black one too. So I can put them both in here. And hopefully this is like a good idea. It made a whole lot of sense on YouTube last night. So I'm going to continue to put up the Reflectix and I'll show you guys when it's done. Alright you guys, I'm done. I fixed the hot box, or hydration box, or whatever you want to call it. It's done. I lined it all with Reflectix, and I got that back up. I gotta screw that back up better. Of course somebody's calling me. Alright, that was my son. I sent them on a mission. But that's the only thing I gotta do is gotta re-screw that up. I had it screwed up and I had every one of those hooks going into the piece of plywood on top. But since I put the Reflectix between that and the plywood top, it's not going up all the way. So I think all I need is a 1-inch screw, because right now what's holding it up is a big old screw that's come through the top, which is no big deal. Once I get 1-inch ones, I'll take those down, take that down. But yep, that's the dehydrator's going. Excuse the mess, but I've got another one right here that's gonna go. This art studio, this is our art studio. A week ago, 2 weeks ago, you could not walk through here. It had become a major catch-all for the last year when we started to move the art stuff in here. Mama got cancer, and I found out I have bursitis, and I just couldn't do nothing. So, cancer-free later, and a cortisone shot later, I can at least move a little, so now I can work out here. But that's it. And then the black one, let me unload it. I know some people use a 100-watt light bulb, but the black one will go right here, and I got holes here to slide these through. And I'm gonna put a shelf in here yet for when I do my paper mache. See that it comes out through there, power cord. But I'm gonna put a shelf in, I think, on this side. And I have a shelf. I'm not sure if I can use it. It's in this box right here. I have this. I'm thinking it might fit in there. 24 inches high. I'm thinking it might fit in there. So if it will, it'd be nice because I can put it there where the black one is, put it over the black one, and I can dehydrate my paper mache stuff when I make it. But right now I got beads drying, and I can get quite a few. I can get quite a few up in there. I got more holes for more hooks. So that's my project, and I'm excited. I still think I need to drill air holes. I'm thinking about doing it on the front here. They don't have to be big holes. It's just I want to be able to, if I drill the holes in here, I want to be able to close them off. So that leads me to my next situation where, how am I going to do that? My thought process is to drill the holes for air and maybe put like a paint stir or something on top and either screw it on or cut one down and screw it and be able to turn it or whatever. I don't know. But I'll worry about that later. Right now, if I need the air circulation, I can, you know, put something in there and gap it open. But I really want it to be a dry box. I can put a little fan in there if I want, like a little fan in the back to blow air around if I want. I can even put probably in the middle there, I could probably put a little small bathroom heater if I really need dry stuff. But I'm excited about this. I've been wanting to do this for about a year. Just haven't been able to. So I'm really excited about that. I know it worked well yesterday, yesterday or day before when I put before I put the Reflectix in. I knew it worked really well when I just hung some beads in and dried them. But I know that it's probably safer with the Reflectix. And I don't want to take apart the ouch, I stepped on a staple. I don't want to take apart the hydrating bottoms because I still have the racks, and if I was doing like something small like paper mache, I make a really nice paper mache, it looks like by the time I'm done with it, turquoise stones, but they're lightweight and they're hard as rock. I make those, so the trays will come in handy when I do that kind of thing, when I do a bunch of the paper mache ball beads and stuff and want to just lay them out to dry. But I've done everything. I've dehydrated. I went out in the woods one time and squirrels had chewed in half walnuts, and I came home, scrubbed them up for a week, kept bleaching them to get all the whatever out, and then once I really washed them good and made sure they were like you could put them in your mouth and suck on them because they were that clean, then I had to dehydrate the walnuts. So I put them on the dehydrated to dry them out, and then I varnished them, polyurethane them, glazed them, and they're really, really pretty. And I sometimes put gems and stuff inside those. So, but no, that's my project of the day, my dry box. I know I rambled a little bit, but that's okay. That's me. All right, see you on the next video. Remember, like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Tell your friends about me. And as I always say, enjoy the craziness of life, because when you tell your friends about it, you're going to laugh. All right, bye.